It's a pleasure to join you again on another edition of Business Africa. I am Afolake Oyiloye. The top stories this week. How can the barriers of digital payments be lifted? The answers in this edition of Business Africa. 8% increase in air traffic projected for Africa in 2018 by the International Air Transport Association. And Tunisia records 20% growth in olive oil production. Internet is playing a major role in revolutionizing digital communication on the continent. In turn, digital platforms are changing the face of access to financial services, even for those in the deepest part of Africa. Unfortunately, millions of Africans still don't have access to these services, and those who do are sometimes faced with barriers. We're joined by Musa Dambele, the founder of DanaPay, a financial service based on blockchain technology, for insight. But before that, let's have a look at this report by Bridget Ugwe and Michael Odua.
The use of digital payment platforms in Africa is low in sectors like construction, retail trade and partly hospitality. Business operators and sectors experts blame limited knowledge about these innovations and their benefits, as well as poor connectivity, among others, for the reluctance to accept some of these innovations. Analysts say that there is also need to improve the necessary infrastructure to ensure constant connectivity and hence make the e-payment system more efficient. The issue of data security is also holding back the usage of e-commerce products despite their big potential. Several campaigns have been launched to encourage the business community to embrace electronic payment systems. The move is one of the many efforts aimed at promoting financial technology services that deepens cashless economy. However, the response from the public and business community has been slow despite this and other government initiatives geared at propping up uptake rates. Countries like Kenya has largely enjoyed a positive reception of digital payment in several services. The use of mobile banking system M-Pesa has widely been used to pay for quite a number of services that includes electricity, water, transport, shopping and even paying school fees.
It's now time to join our expert Musa Dambele, the founder of DanaPay from France. Welcome to the program. Now, in a nutshell, what does the services of DanaPay entail?
Un exemple d'usage, ce serait par exemple, je suis commerçant au Nigeria.
Example for use could be, I am a trader in Nigeria. I sell cars and I have a customer who is located in Mali. The client, when he wants to buy my car, has three possibilities today. Either he goes by mobile operators such as Orange Money. The difficulty that he will meet is interoperability. If Orange Money is not in Nigeria, it will not work. Even if there are other operators, it will not be simple. The second possibility could be the transfer of money through Western Union, for example. There are clearly the problem of cost. And the third possibility is to be able to do so via a bank classic transfer. When we know that most countries have banking systems in West Africa, Ivory Coast has 20% of people with banking facilities. One realizes that a banking system is not the most suitable. In addition, there is also the problem of delay. In fact, there is a set of problems that make economic actors, that either individuals or professionals, do not find real model of exchanges of funds on the continent and even with the rest of the world. It is vis-a-vis DanaPay uses the blockchain by providing three elements of value. The first is the cost, by relying on the chain block and not based on the banking system. It arrives at a considerable reduced cost. The second line of force on that support that is the deadlines. The transactions on the blockchain is between 5 to 10 minutes. In the 5 to 10 minutes after sending, the beneficiary can go recover his or her funds. The third line of the force is the interoperability. From the moment when I know the phone number of the recipient, I can send him funds. I do not have to ask if it is Airtel, MTN, or Orange Money line.
DanaPay is based on blockchain technology. How is it changing trends and making online financial services more user-friendly?
Certainly, the uses of technology is very innovative, but at the same time, it must be based on the realities of the field. This is to say that a person does not need to know that it is on the blockchain. For that, he has opted for SMS. For a person who is located in a village and it was a partner in the surroundings, the person will not only be able to receive the funds, and the other special feature of Dana Pay is that the person will be able to keep his funds on his electronic portfolio and may even go directly without having the cash pay at the dispensary with an SMS.
In your opinion, how can we lift the barrier of digital payment on the continent?
If there was a response, mobile operators today could pay 100% into people's bank account. It is a question of substance. We are saying that we are going step by step. The first step is our deployment is to start a country such as Mali and Niger, ranging on a simple use, on the use where people see real value. If I come back to the case of health, now let us imagine a case where a person is in the hospital and is really in need of money. He's not going to ask the question of confidence, but will receive the money on his laptop. He will see the SMS and ask if we can treat it. We are really very down to earth. What makes the person naturally use his phone? The idea is to develop uses such as this. And the more people we see that it works, there is no difficulty in use. And there is really a true reliability because it uses the blockchain and that is hyper secured. Little by little, people will adopt and continue to use this system.
Thanks for sharing. Now, slow pace of wider economic improvement in Africa is hampering financial performance on the continent's airline. Now, stay with us for more details from the International Air Transport Association.